What's going on, everybody? This is Kayinus. How you guys doing? And today I got a special guest, my brother, who does a lot of rap and really cool shit, and I might put some of that on my channel. Chief Slap Ho, say what's up, buddy.
What is up? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, so today is episode number 3 of Story of the Week, where I have an amazing story about my life that I share with you, and I got some backup vocals to do this because it's pretty stupid of me in this story. You'll find out. Amazingly stupid, right? So I'm not even going to tell you. This is going to be a surprise ending. So let's get into this story. And real quick, before actually I do, go ahead and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you find this series interesting, and stop this video if you want to see episode 2 or episode 1 about a cop in pink bathrobe, or about me and my first girlfriend. So check those out, then come back and check this one out. So let's do this.
Boom.
When I was about 18 years old, where most of my awkward and scary moments in my life seemed to coincide, I used to do a lot of really stupid stuff, like smoke weed, drink, and be that typical teenager still trying to find himself. And
We all do.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sitting there with my bros, not Chief Sapaho, my other brothers, and we're sitting there one day, just totally just blitzed out of our head, when I had this awesome idea about airsoft. And I used to play airsoft with my friends. You go to the house, and those ones where you pop up and you shoot, and just a little,
just spring ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we used to shoot each other with those back in the day. Well, we had a pump action BB gun and a pellet gun CO2 cartridge. So we thought this would be really cool if we played airsoft with actual BB guns.
How could it go wrong?
I mean, seriously, right? Yeah, exactly. So we sit there, and the next day, when we're sober, which makes this a lot better, we're sitting there the next day, and so we get it all together, and we lay it out, and we decide that, because I'm tall and lanky, this makes any fucking sense, we put the BB gun in my hand, the long rifle, which is pumped, by the way, which is pretty cool. And then my little brother gets the CO2 pellet gun. And the rules were you can't shoot anybody in the face, obviously. Yeah. And you had to wear jackets, because we all thought we were good shots, and we just shoot each other in the chest. I mean, come on. So we go ahead and start playing, and a few times, I get up on the roof and snipe my brother in the chest, and he's like, damn it, all right, whatever. And then we switch off and we rotate once in a while. To make a long story short, we actually end up getting in this really awesome gunfight where he shoots a couple, I duck and roll, and then I pump a few times and then shoot my BB gun, and everything's going good until he nicked my ear. It stung, So I just went ahead, pumped it a few times, dropped, and pulled the trigger, and boom, he hits the ground.
Oof.
And I was like, shit. That's all I could think about when this happened. So I dropped the gun, I run over there. I'm like, bro, you okay? I'm expecting just everything to be okay because he just hit the ground. I figure he's a little bit dramatic.
I just hit him in the chest.
Yeah, what? Anyway, he gets up and he has his hand over his eye, and he pulls his hand away, and blood starts gushing. And I just put pressure back on. I'm like, dude, you got to keep that. You got to keep that right there. And this whole time I'm freaking. I'm totally freaking. My life is over. Game over. This is no bueno. So we get him to the hospital. My dad's yelling at me. I'm throwing a fit because I'm really pissed off that I shot my brother in the eye. And we get there. The doctor takes him right away because we're in the emergency. And I'm sitting there with my dad trying to explain what happened. Well, like a good hospital, they called the cops. So while I'm in mid-story explaining what happened to my dad, I get a tap on my shoulder, hey, buddy, turn around. Turn around, and it's 2 sheriffs with their guns at me. They're turn around. You're under arrest. And I was like, oh, wow. So I get around, put in a handcuff. My dad, he pulls the cops aside after they sent me down, and they were talking for a little bit. The officer comes back, and he was like, I have you under arrest for attempted murder and force with a deadly weapon. And I was like, it was an accident. Yeah. And he's like, you're 18 years old. You can't be doing this, He's like, so your dad is bailing you out by basically saying that he's going to take care of it, and you just turned 18, so we're going to treat this like a minor case. It's so we're going to let you go. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Whoo! So, yeah. With that, I went home, and surprisingly, I own guns and I like them now, but I learned my responsibility of what you should not do. So if there's a lesson to this story, guys, it's don't do that. with guns. I guess. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you you like it. If you do, please give it a like and a fave, and please subscribe to hear more about my fantastic stories or the indie game series I'm going to start, where I just post up a bunch of random indie games like Slender Man, Happy Wheels, and some other stuff that I find more interesting than Call of Duty these days. And also, too, Friday Night Gaming. Every Friday night, I host a live stream on ustream.tv/channel/the Kayinus Project. Come check me out. Come hang out. That's usually 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to whenever I feel like closing it, which is usually like around midnight, 1 o'clock when I fall asleep on you guys. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much, Chief Savlo, for being in the house.
Not a problem.
Woo! And I'll talk to you guys later.